Hi guys, I'm David with Media Unlocked, and today we're going to teach you how to clean your sensor with the right equipment. Now, just a disclaimer, when you clean your sensor, you want to be super careful about doing it because it is one of the main functions of your camera. If you do it wrong or you scratch or hinder your sensor in any way, it could pretty much screw up any of your video shoots or photography or coming out of the camera because of the sensor being messed up. Because the sensor is what actually captures the information and sends it to the SD card. So if you put a scratch in the sensor while trying to clean it, there could be a scratch in every one of your pictures. So you need to be very careful when cleaning your sensor. I actually bought a sensor cleaning kit, which I think is the best way to do things. So the kit I bought is they're called LensPen. It's the LensPen sensor cleaning kit. This was like $35 from Amazon. So far, I'm really happy with it. I cleaned my 5D Mark II sensor yesterday, which was pretty dirty actually, all the dust building up in it. So I will put a link down in the description bar for anybody that's interested in checking this specific kit out. So what the kit comes with is a few different items. You have your blower. This is probably the coolest part. This piece actually goes kind of where your lens is at, and it's magnified, but we're going to show you in depth a little bit closer. You have a sensor cleaning pin. You have some batteries, and then you have the piece to your blower here. And this right here, you could probably order just a blower, and this will probably do the job in some instances of just taking this and just putting it down and just blowing on your sensor like that. That gets a lot of dust. And I believe that's it. And then you get your own little, case here. So the batteries, they give you a backup set of batteries for this right here. Pretty much how this works is this sits in the top piece of here. When this comes off, it actually is a magnifying glass, and there is a, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a light right there. So this magnifies the sensor. Therefore, with the light and the pin and the blower, you should hopefully be able to see all the dust and be able to get it off. But I'm going to set it all up here for you guys here in a second. So again, the blower, that's just to blow out the sensor. And then you have your lens pin. This piece just pops right off the top. And the nice thing about this lens pin is that it maneuvers in different ways here. So it's able to get into specific spots, because it's kind of hard sometimes to get into a specific spot. With this, you've got to be able to get in there and wipe down your sensor. So put these to the side. We're going to take this lens off so you guys can actually see. Okay guys, so the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to take our lens off here. So we're just going to pop the lens off. I'm going to kind of explain a little bit of how the camera works. So when you look for your viewfinder right here, it bounces an image off. If you see, there's a reflector up there which bounces off of your mirror, which is right there, and then you can see what's coming out of the front of the lens. Now what happens is when you actually take a picture, the mirror flips up and the sensor actually captures it. So let's actually take a picture here. Let's turn this on. I've got it set to 2 seconds so you can actually see the mirror flip up. The mirror flips up, the sensor's behind it, the sensor's grabbing the information of the photo. So to clean it, it's actually really simple. As you guys can see, I'm going to show you a video right now showing you how to put your sensor in manual mode so you can actually clean it. So once it's doing that, so as you can see, my sensor is now up and I can clean it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece right here, we're going to pop it off, make sure your light's on there, and it's just going to fit right into your thing. Now you've got your magnifying glass up here, and you look down into your magnifying glass and you can see any specks of dust or any dirt. Again, please be very careful in cleaning it. You have two different options of cleaning it. One, you've got this lens pin. Now what I found is a little difficult with this kit is that it's kind of hard to get your pin in this spot right here to clean. So I will look. What I was doing is I would look to see where the dust is. Then I would pull this up for a second, clean that area, put it back down, see if I got the dust, which I usually did, and so on and so forth. You can also blow it, which works really well too. So if you need to blow the sensor there, and then you can double check with your magnifying glass, no dust, fantastic. All you do is turn off your camera and your mirror comes down. So that is how you clean a DSLR camera. This will work with any camera, any DSLR camera, Nikon, Canon, Pentax, Sony. This is I don't know where all your settings are for the Nikon and Sonys and Pentexes, but there should be a way to manually have your sensor pop or have your mirror pop up so you can clean your sensor. It's $35. I was paying easily $50 when I was in Virginia, and Canon charges even more than that. So all the links to this will be in the description bar down below. So if you want to go buy one on Amazon or check them out, that would be there'll be a link to it as well. Check us out on Facebook at David D Images and Twitter at Media Unlocked. You guys have a great day. I'll catch you next time.